Hi, and welcome to the blog. Thanks for stopping by. In this first episode, I'm just gonna talk about I'm just gonna explain what this blog is all about, and then I will go through this docket with things to bring up. And I'm not gonna do any recuts or anything because that seems to be such a pain in the ass. So today we're gonna talk about. I will just start by explaining this blog. It's kind of like life in Tokyo, pretty much. And since I've been traveling a lot before this, I will also share some stories from all around the world. If I still have some video clips, I can maybe put some stuff together. And if you have questions like places you want to go, whatever, you can ask, and I can put something together. Anyway. This blog will be about living in Tokyo and Japanese food. They have a lot of weird food here. And places, I will visit different places in each episode. This episode I'm just gonna get this blog started. And yeah, places you can go to and things you can see. And Tokyo's like the biggest city in the world, so you can live here your entire life without seeing everything. So I will show you some cool places. And then I will talk about the culture. And Japanese culture, because Japan is one of the oldest countries in the world, they also have one of the strangest cultures in the world. Actually, I met this girl on a bus. I was traveling from Thailand to Cambodia a couple of years ago. I was traveling with this Canadian girl, Robski, and Sam from England. And we met this girl on the bus, and I asked her, how is Cambodia? And she said, she used an English expression I never heard before. Something like, it's great, but prepare yourself to hit your head against a brick wall. Something like that. And I thought she actually meant that, like the doors in the houses were really tiny, so I would actually hit my head on like doorways and stuff. And Robski, she made fun of me for thinking that. But here in Japan, that saying has two meanings. One is the culture here is really different from anything else. This is how it looks like in Japan when you hit your head against a brick wall. Or a door. Oof. And here's another door, same thing. Boom. And then we go down the stairs. And here's another one. Smack. And pretty much every door in this house is for dwarves. If you want to move to Japan, the easiest way is to... If you're from some countries have work and holiday visa, so that's the best way. Just check it out. Just do some research and see if your country is supporting work and holiday visa. I know like United States, I think Canada, I know Australia, France, Norway just got their work visa, and there's some other countries too for sure. But if you can't get a work and holiday visa, like me, you can come here and study Japanese, like language school. You go to school 3 hours a day, Monday to Friday, and then you can also work 28 hours a week on this visa. And the easiest way to find a school is to contact gogonihon.com. I will leave the link in the description below. That's quite convenient and it's easy to... It's not too much, there's no paperwork, almost nothing, just like emailing. And then they can also help you with like a house, if you want to live in a share house or apartment or dormitory, something like that. There are 3 major companies here. You can also do it yourself. These 3 companies are Borderless House, Oak House, and Sakura House. I've been living with all 3 of them actually, and I also lived in my own apartment, like something I did by myself. Borderless House is probably the best one. Most people think so, and the people who live in borderless houses tend to be quite social. And that's kind of what you want if you live in a share house, and especially if you're studying Japanese, it's perfect to live with Japanese people and you can talk to them every day. And if you want to find your own apartment, you can go to like a real estate agency and they will help you. It's quite difficult if you are just a student I guess you have to prove that you have enough money, and it's quite difficult. Or you can go to Craigslist.com, or is it Craigslist.org? Anyway. So this is how I live. This is my tiny door, and that's my computer stuff. And that's the bed, but it's too soft, so I'm sleeping on this yoga mattress. And that's my guitar, and some samurai shoes, and then shoes. And then I have a nice balcony, but it's boiling hot in Japanese summer. And then you got the Shinjuku right over there. So this is what I bought, just to give you an idea on the price and stuff. Today I spent about 800 yen. So it's almost like 10 bucks for a Coke. Smirnoff Ice. This is like my summer drink. It's pretty sweet. And since I'm going out soon, I will have some pre-partying. So I bought a whiskey. So this one is only 300 yen. That's like what, $3? Alcohol here is really cheap. And you can buy it everywhere. They even have vending machines where you can buy alcohol. So the drinking culture here is awesome, and I will talk about that in another episode. Anyway, I had to go, so please come back next week or something like that, and have a good one.